Hey guys, so I am out at the property just for a few minutes because even when you're sick, you have to water. And this is what everything is looking like. I only have a little bit of straw left, but this is kind of how it's looking. And I wanted to show you what the hotbed looks like right now. So it has settled a lot, but everything is coming up really well. We have lots of brassicas, lots of greens, some radishes, and then on this side I had just put in some perennials, but I wanted to show you some things that I didn't plant. I did not plant pumpkins. I didn't plant pumpkins, but I have pumpkins. So one of the last layers that the renter put on the top was a pumpkin that never really deteriorated, and the warmth from the hotbed has pumpkins, or I think it was pumpkins or squash or something, and that's what they are. I have a little bit of grass coming up, and the reason for that is that, oh, I hear a kitty. And the reason for that is that this is the uncomposted section. I put in a lot of the more solid pieces of uncomposted compost in this side because I wasn't really planning on planting into it. I just put some burdock in here to see what would happen, some burdock starts, and I didn't plant anything else in here. So I do need to come through and weed the grass out or it will take over. And on this side, where it was fully composted, I don't have any weeds. So that's the difference. And it's coming along pretty good. Anywhere that I have bindweed or some of this mallow, if I put manure down instead of just straw, it burns it. I wanted to show you the kittens because they're just so stinking cute. What you doing, kitties? Did your mama find you? Did your mama find you? Kitty? We left food over there for you. This is our mama kitty. I don't know if the babies are going to be able to get out. We are a construction zone, and the babies followed mama into the old chicken coop. So there's our new baby kitties. Yes, hi mama. Hi mama. And that's pretty much the progress. We've had a little bit of rain. Trying to get the rabbit hutches pulled out. We got a lot of that harvested, and you can see how nice it is in here where the food forest is kind of taken over. It's really bright out there, much better for growing vegetables, so that's why I have the vegetables out there. But here, this is where I keep the rabbits, and where the grow up pens are, they look super rough because we have all sorts of, they've kind of been torn up a bit, and we have construction material on top of them. But that's why you saw kind of the sudden difference here. That's why the rabbits are under here, is because you can keep breeding them in the summer if you can keep them cool. And then this is one of the raspberry patches. And that's all garlic. It looks like it's grass, but it's garlic. Beautiful, beautiful garlic. And this is a spot that I haven't mulched. And we've just come in and cut it, so I'm kind of playing with the idea of just weed whacking this space, and the reason is maybe I could let it come back over into weeds. It won't hurt the Nanking cherries at all, and it would be a lot less labor, a lot less expensive than trying to bring in a lot of mulch. Hopefully Paige did not accidentally weed whack the new raspberries that I just started. But that's it. That's all fruit and nuts and all the fun. And these are the grow out cages that don't have rabbits in them right now. And we've only been out here for just a really little bit, but I'm going to go back and lay down, and it is nice just to check in on it every day. And hopefully you enjoyed kind of seeing the difference between the hotbeds. That's kind of the most important thing I wanted you to see today, was even in hotbeds, if you're not going to heat it up, if you're going to try and plant directly into a hotbed, you're going to have weeds, which is what happened on the one, is that it was not fully composted, it hadn't heated, and so I had weeds coming up. On the other side where it had fully composted, no weeds. good thing to plant into. I could still layer over the top of those things, but I probably won't. Now I'm just going to have to weed that bed, which is kind of a pain because hotbeds are not meant to be weeded. They're easy to weed, but you know, the whole reason that you do a hotbed is so that it burns off the seeds and so that you don't have to. So there we go. My super ugly rabbit hutches. And more blackberries. Coming on. We got all the blackberries coming on. And that's happy. And we did get the watering done today, which was a miracle. It's a miracle that had to kind of be forced, but it got done. And the willow fence has already grown quite a bit. I would like to braid it in. We haven't got that far. The burdock have grown in just a couple days even more. The Siberian pea shrub is happy. Everybody's pretty happy, and I highly recommend if you're going to have chickens in your vinery and with your grapes, make sure that you put rocks around the roots. Anything that you're going to plant that has shallow roots, that's like a bush that stays small, that has fine roots, and you're going to have chickens and ducks in there, you have got to put big rocks around the roots. You can't have little rocks because they'll get down and they'll still eat the roots. There's our pool for the ducks. There's our flowering rhubarb. And all the asparagus has gone to seed for the year. While we were gone for 2 days, it shot up because we weren't harvesting it, so all of the asparagus is ready to be done for the year. And we will be out again tomorrow. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know. If I missed anything, if you're curious about anything, let me know. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.